Hi guys, hope you're doing well. So today we'll be continuing with the next part of learning. We are on the next page. In the previous video we studied about reflexive pronomen. So in today's video we are also going to learn about reflexive verben. Okay, so what are reflexive verben? Where you I think I gave you the idea about reflexive verben. So for example, we say I myself cleaned the house. Yeah, whenever we use myself, you yourself should understand what you should do in future. So such type of words where we use these reflexive pronomen are the fixed reflexive verben in German. As per my experience, I believe we should better learn it at least at A2 level, or maybe even if you are B1 you go till B2. I think it's better to learn them for now, because instead of getting confused and applying the logic on time, if you learn them, I must say even this particular one page is enough for you to use a reflexive verb and pronomen till B2 level. Okay, so you're going to learn about a lot of reflexive verb over here. Just learn them, at least try to understand the meaning and check how they're used. Okay, so let's get going. Just to save time, I have tried to fill in the blanks already. We just need to check whether they are correct. In case we have any errors, we are just going to fix them right away. Okay, so ergänzen Sie die Verben. Let me just zoom it a little bit, because I think it gets easier for you guys to check it in a video. Okay, so ergänzen Sie die Verben und Reflexivpronomen in Lisas Mail. Achten Sie auch auf die Zeit Präsens oder Perfekt. So you have to take care of presence and perfect over here. Okay, so presence and perfect. Okay, sorry, what am I doing? Okay, whether it is present tense or perfect tense. So how do you make out whether it's a perfect tense? Whenever you have seen a helping word like haben or sein, it is a perfect form. Or you can say past tense, not past tense, because in past tense it's Präteritum for German, but for perfect, which is being done shortly, we can say I had been to picnic, you can say, or yesterday I had this and I cooked this and this. So it's not completely it's just the past perfect, you can say. Okay, so let's try to read it and let's try to recognize which are the perfect tense, which are the past tense, and how do we use the reflexive verben. Okay, let's first go through the verbs. Sich ärgern is to get angry, sich treffen is to meet, sich melden is to you can say register, or you just let's just check the meaning, because we have anmelden, we have registrieren. Okay, so what is sich melden over here? We're quickly going to check the meaning instead of getting confused over them. By the time the page loads, let's go ahead. Sich langweilen is to get bored. Sich ausruhen is to, you can say, rest. Sich umziehen is to change clothes. Yeah. Sich beeilen is to hurry. You learned about this particular verb in the previous previous video as well. Sich unterhalten. Now this is a verb which I would say is interesting, because just unterhalten is to undertaking something, you can say, but sich unterhalten is to have a conversation with. Okay, so that's how the meaning of the verb, we can say, changes slightly when it is reflexive verb. Okay, so let's get back. Let's check. Yeah, so the word was sich melden. So come forward, raise one heart, or get in touch. Okay, so the thing which we read over here is to get in touch with somebody. Okay, that is what is referred over here. Jetzt melde ich mich nur kurz bei dir. So I just got in touch with you, just nur kurz, so just for short time. Okay, ich muss mich beeilen, because I should hurry up. Ich treffe nämlich gleich meine Eltern. I'm meeting my elders, my parents. Gestern Abend 5:30 bin ich von der Arbeit nach Haus gekommen. So I came back home at so and so time. Dann habe ich mich schnell umgezogen and I just changed quickly. Klaus und ich haben uns 7 Uhr getroffen. So we met at 7 o'clock. Now why I used getroffen, why not treffen? Because it is participle 2. You have haben over here. Again, similarly, why umgezogen? Why not umziehen? Because you have this haben over here. This is participle 2 again. Okay, wir sind ins Theater gegangen. We went to theater. Okay, again sind, that is it happened yesterday. Okay, so it's in perfect. Ich gehe ja eigentlich nicht gern ins Theater. Hat alles allein geplant. Ich habe mich ein bisschen gelangweilt. Again, you see haben, that's the reason I've used gelangweilt, participle 2. So I was kind of bored because he planned it everything alone, and aber mir hat es dann sehr gut gefallen. I found it good later on. Just nur Klaus war müde und hat sich geärgert. So he was kind of bored or he was angry. Am Ende haben wir uns in einer Bar noch lange gut unterhalten. So at the end what happened was we had a good conversation. So uns is what is very important. Wie war es denn bei dir? How was it by you? Hast du dich am Sonntag ausgeruht? So did you just rest on Sunday? Du wolltest doch den ganzen Tag zu Hause bleiben. So you would have had to stay at home the whole day. Viele Grüße und bis bald, Helena. Okay, so this is how you end a letter. Viele Grüße und bis bald. Bis bald is the informal part of the mail, you can say, which suggests it's her friend. Okay, just make sure you take into consideration the starting of the letter, the ending, how it is done, because it's going to help you a lot till B2 level in case you plan to. Okay, again, I want you to work on these verbs. Try to memorize it, try to understand the meaning, try to use them. Okay, now welche Verben sind auch reflexive, which are also reflexive over here. So I want you to try your dictionary and just figure out which are the reflexive verbs. You already know few of them, but you have to learn. Okay, so I've just marked it. The rest of them you can just check in case they are reflexive. Mark them as reflexive, or if they are not, okay, just give a cross. Schreiben Sie mit 4 reflexive Verben aus 8 je einen Satz über sich. So just try to make sentences with 4 of the reflexive verbs over here. Okay, the next part is hören. Hören Sie die Gespräch, was passt. So just try to listen this and try to tick the correct answers. I want you to do the hören part. Please do not skip it. It's very important. Okay. Now the last part of this page. Welche Fragen und Antworten passen zusammen? So which question and answers go well? So over here, 2 things very important to be considered. One is the meaning, and also learn few new reflexive verbs. As I told you, this page is full of reflexive verb, and this is enough for you to carry on till your B2 level. Okay, so you've already learned a pack of reflexive verbs over here. You have added few of them over here, like sich beschweren is to complain, right? And now when you are at the end of this page, you can see you have few more reflexive verbs to be done. Okay, so let's just quickly go through it. These are the reflexive ones. And the second thing I told you is if you have Z, okay, so somebody is asking you this particular question. Okay, so if somebody is asking you this question, the answer has to be in ish. Okay, so you can see Z and Z over here. That means the answer are going to be related to ish. Okay, and then you have only 2 Z and er over here, where the answer is going to be among sein and again ish and another Z. Okay, so that's easy way to figure out what can go with it. Now the last part is, it's totally fine even if you kind of give another answer. For example, warum haben Sie sich verspätet? Why did you come late? So maybe you can say, weil mein Bus nicht gefahren ist. Okay, or you can also say weil ich noch keine Zeit hatte. Or you can also say, weil ich morgen Geburtstag habe. Why are you late? Because tomorrow is my birthday. Even this can be the answer. Okay, now another learning part which we are introducing over here is the connectoren. What a connectoren? A very important part after reflexive verb I want you to learn is connectoren. What a connectoren? They connect the sentences. The main sentence, which is going to be the Hauptsatz, and the subordinate sentence, so the subordinate clause which we learned in English. Okay, it connects. Now the rule in connectoren over here with while is the meaning. While means because. Okay, so whatever reason you are going to give has to come in this while sentence, and the verb always comes at the end. Very important thing. Okay, so you have to try understanding this. Verb has to come at the end. If you see, each and every sentence is the verb has given in the end, because each and every sentence starts with while over here. Okay, so that's one part. So just try to write your own answer, whatever you think is correct. Okay, so why I'm not getting the another one, which I think, yeah, over here. Warum haben Sie sich verspätet? Weil mein Bus nicht gefahren ist. So let me just try writing F over here. Warum beeilen Sie sich so? Why are you in hurry? Because I've got a termin. You can say answer E. Okay. Warum haben Sie mich nicht informiert? Why didn't you inform me? Because maybe you can say I didn't have time, weil ich noch keine Zeit hatte. Yeah, because I didn't have time. Warum treffen Sie sich nicht mehr? Why are they not meeting? Weil sie sich gestreitet haben. Okay, or maybe weil sein Auto ist kaputt. Even that is okay. So you can say D, or even B, I would say rather is not wrong. Warum ärgert er sich? You will say because they had a fight, because she had a fight with him. So maybe D. And warum freust du dich? Why are you so happy? Because it's my birthday tomorrow. Okay, so it's weil ich morgen Geburtstag habe. Okay, it's totally fine to get inconvenient with this form of sentences where you have to place the verb at the end. For example, weil ich morgen Geburtstag habe, because you have been learning, the verb always takes the second place, but it's all about practice again. Okay, so that's all I think. Let me just check the video length in case it's, yeah, it's 12. I think it's totally fine for today. So let's just stop for now and see you in the next video. Thank you so much.